So, day 2 of the Grand National meeting at Aintree gets underway today then with the Sefton Novices hurdle. This is a grade 2 event over 3 miles. The top one is Lily the Pink, David Robertson, Sandringham Scholar, M. Cairns, Apollo, Alan MacDonald, Borax, Thunderspark, Devon Blue, John's Jumpers, Executive Legal, Derek Hinton, Kirk Douglas, Paul Rhodes, Pride and Prejudice, Leon Van Rensburg, Hesitant Marsha, Jay Shea, Cops Corner, Graham Clutterbuck and Voltorb, D. Thompson. They're off and they're racing. And they're racing down to the first of 13 flights of hurdles in this 3 mile hurdle, and over that one they go, and Hesitant Marsha is going to show them the way as they come past the stand for the first of 3 times. They'll be passing the winning post shortly, and it's the 3rd time past that counts, and Hesitant Marsha is going to show them the way. And the rest of the field are pretty tightly packed at the moment. You could just see last week's good Cheltenham winner Lily the Pink at the back of the field, but it's Hesitant Marsha that leads by a good 6 lengths already. The main body of the field are tightly packed. Devon Blue, Voltorb and Cops Corner are close up. Cops Corner's got the rail closest to us. Lily the Pink just behind that one, and you see Pride and Prejudice has now been shuffled to the back, but it's Hesitant Marsha that leads a long run to this next flight, and Hesitant Marsha will take them into it from Devon Blue in 2nd, and Cops Corner closest to us in 3rd, and Kirk Douglas on that one's outside. Then comes Sandringham Scholar and Lily the Pink, Apollo and Voltorb are next, then Borax, Executive Legal, and finally Pride and Prejudice. So they're almost at the 2nd flight then, and Hesitant Marsha setting a pretty steady pace with Kirk Douglas in 2nd, Devon Blue in 3rd. Here's the 2nd flight, over that one they go. A slow jump at the back by Borax, who's in slightly different colours to those advertised, more white than pale blue, and it's Hesitant Marsha by about 3. It's only a short run to the 3rd, and they skip over that one. Again, Borax took a bit of a lunge at that one, didn't jump it well at all, and is struggling at the back of the field. But Hesitant Marsha's in front at flight 4, and Hesitant Marsha's got a lead of about 3 lengths. Kirk Douglas in 2nd, Voltorb moved at one on the outside in 3rd. Devon Blue is the one in the centre of those 3 in the black and the red colours, and the one on the inside with the blue sleeves and the red jacket is Cops Corner. You see Lily the Pink in a turquoise and purple next to that one. Sandringham Scholars on the wide outside, and Apollo behind that one as they jump flight 5. With again Borax not too clever at the back. Pride and Prejudice and Executive Legal just in front of him, but it's Hesitant Marsha who's still the leader. But the lead's only about 1.5 2 lengths now. Lily the Pink's been driven up into 3rd, and they're already back in the home straight, passing the car park with 2 flights of hurdles to take up this straight, which will be the last 2 next time round. And Hesitant Marsha will lead them into them by about 3 or 4 lengths. Skips over it nicely. Good jump by Devon Blue in 2nd. Lily the Pink's in 3rd. And then on the wide outside you can see Sandringham Scholar, the outside of Apollo with Voltorb inside that one. And over that one they go. Pride and Prejudice just be shuffled to the back. Oh, it looks like we're losing a couple there. Borax and Cops Corner have both pulled up as they took that final flight of that circuit. That will be the last next time round, and Borax and Cops Corner won't be taking it because they've pulled up and are out of the race. So Hesitant Marsha leads then as they now go out for one last circuit, and it's a long run to the next flight. And Hesitant Marsha is in the lead from Sandringham Scholar, who's now moved up into 2nd. Then comes Devon Blue 3rd and Apollo 4. Kirk Douglas is next. Then comes Lily the Pink as Pride and Prejudice slips to the inside, and Apollo probably just the back marker. Hesitant Marsha taking them along, and it's been a steady pace throughout so far. Devon Blue holds 2nd, Kirk Douglas is 3rd, Executive Legal's 4, Sandringham Scholars 5, Voltorb is 6, and Pride and Prejudice is 7. And then comes Apollo, and Lily the Pink has been shuffled to the back again. The field a little bit more tightly grouped now as Hesitant Marsha comes back to the pack, and Devon Blue looming in 2nd as they take flight 8. Good jump there by Kirk Douglas, has seen that one go right up to within a length of the leader, and the jockey just shaking the reins on Hesitant Marsha to keep her up to her work. The wide outside you can see Sandringham Scholars getting much closer as Devon Blue jumped that one a little bit slowly. The it's Hesitant Marsha still the leader, but Pride and Prejudice and Executive Leveland having driven up to challenge, and Pride and Prejudice just pokes his head in front now with 5.5 furlongs to race, but Hesitant Marsha fights back on the inside and quickly regains the initiative. Kirk Douglas has made a quick forward move there as well on the inside of Executive Legal. Voltorbs after that one. Devon Blue just being given the hurry up and moves back into a challenging position. They're all still in this, although Lily the Pink seems to have dropped out the back as they come now to the third last, and over that one they go, and Pride and Prejudice is taking it up. Lily the Pink has been pulled up. Sandringham Scholar on the outside of Pride and Prejudice. Voltorb is next. Then comes our beaten Hesitant Marsha. After that one comes Executive Legal and Devon Blue. Apollo's after that. They're swinging into the straight now. They've just got 2 more flights of hurdles to take, 3 furlongs to run, and Pride and Prejudice on the inside. Voltorb and Sandringham Scholar are next. It could be between these 3 at the moment as Executive Legal's trying to run on, so too's Devon Blue, but they come down towards the second last flight of hurdles, and Pride and Prejudice is in the lead. Stands off it, jumps it, not too Cleverland's lad. Voltorb's come up on his outside, finishing fast is Devon Blue, but it's Voltorb and Pride and Prejudice racing down towards the final flight. There's not a very long run in after this flight, and over it they go, and Pride and Prejudice on the inside. Voltorb on the outside, Devon Blue is finishing quickly, so Sandringham Scholar, but it's Pride and Prejudice. Voltorb on the outside, Voltorb trying to get up, but Pride and Prejudice trying to hold on. Voltorb's just going to get up, Devon Blue on the wide outside as well. Devon Blue, Voltorb up towards the line. It's going to be Devon Blue on the outside, just Devon Blue wins it. Voltorb is second and Pride and Prejudice is third. Field trails back to Executive Legal. Devon Blue just got up on the line to beat Voltorb. Yep, Devon Blue wins it. Voltorb second, Pride and Prejudice third. So it's a winner for John's Jumpers. Devon Blue takes it. Voltorb second for Darren Thompson. Pride and Prejudice third for Leon Van Rensburg. And Sandringham Scholar was fourth.